everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody, and it's time again for Colored Vinyl Tuesday. Seems like it's been forever since we did one of these, and I can really tell because there's a pile on the floor of like, I don't know, 8 or 9 albums that I need to do this for. So as you all know, I love records. I've collected them since the 80s, since I was a kid. And then a few years ago, I started, really getting into them again. Still got all my records from back then, but got new ones. And I really like it if it's some kind of a colored or splattered edition. So that's what this is. And today I'm going to show that, I just picked up and showed recently and left a shrink on it. Of course, I can always add that back later. Just to try to protect it on the shelf a little bit more. If I can, but the Rambo Jerry Goldsmith vinyl collection. So this is Rambo parts 1 through 3 on colored vinyl, and this is from Quartet Records in association with Studio Canal, Entrada, and Light in the Attic Records, which is where I ordered it from. I'm not sure if it's available other places, but the letter on it is QRL P35. It was, I believe, limited to 1,000 pieces. And there's a hype sticker on it. It's part of why I wanted to try to save the plastic. But you can see expanded 5LP collection featuring Jerry Goldsmith's classic, can't read backwards, classic soundtracks for the original Rambo trilogy. Pressed on 180 gram transparent color vinyl and has a 12-page booklet. So, Rambo tightening up the bandana on the back there. There's the cover art that you're going to see. Part 1 is 2 albums, part 2 and 3 both. I'm sorry, part 1 is 1 album, 2 sides. Part 2 and 3 are 2 albums, 4 sides. So, whenever you take the lid off, so this opens up a lot like my T2 VHS set. You open it up, there they are, and you got a ribbon here to pull them up. That's kind of nice, but I'd almost rather that there was a little cutout for your finger or something, because I've seen these kind of things before, and you pull on that ribbon enough over time, and what you do is you end up making a crease in the album that's on the bottom. But yeah. Ribbon's just in the middle of cardboard. The 3 records come out. Part 1 is not a gatefold, but does have pretty cool artwork. And then on the back, a shot of him out in the woods. Love the first Rambo movie. By far the best one. Just a great performance out of Stallone, especially at the end when he breaks down in the jail. But there you go. Kind of a translucent blue. The color does come through very nice. It's very pretty blue. And really sounds good. No pops, no problems with mine. Clear. The only beef that I might have with it is when I like for a soundtrack to flow with the movie. This starts off with the "It's a Long Road" song, so I would like that to have been at the end. I kind of hate to throw a record on and it just immediately jumps to "It's a Long Road," but if that's the only complaint I have, I'm probably doing very well. So getting right into part 2, there he is. This time got the rocket launcher, and that is interesting artwork there. That it's a rocket launcher and a machine gun in one. I don't remember him using that, but it wouldn't surprise me if Rambo picked something up like that in one of the movies. Records out there, so yeah, there's the gatefold, him hanging in the hog pit, getting the leeches cut off of him by the Russian commandant. Of course, you got a little track listing and credits there. And then on the back, getting ready to get in the, if he's getting ready to get in the chopper or running around the side of something. But the records themselves on this one, again, sounds great. Translucent red. Very, very pretty, kind of a wine red, blood red. I hope the color's coming across good. There you go. There's part 2 and part 3. I've seen art similar to that. I don't know if this art was new for the set. I guess I don't know enough about my Rambo art. Just get these out here for you. So there's the cover. Here's the gatefold of him, running away with the Molotov when I think the attack was going on after they were playing the game with the dead animal. And there he is, just looking generally tough out in the desert, and his buddy that guides him through the caves. 3 is a very good one. And let's see, and it is kind of a translucent green, not kind of dark, really. I don't know if I'd call that an OD green, but yeah, translucent green again sounds great. The whole set sounds great. The other album I know that I have by Quartet is an expanded 3 CD set of The Good, Bad, and Ugly. I'd love to see that on record, maybe someday. So here's the 12-page booklet, and there he is pulling the bow on the back. And what you get here is a write-up by Jeff Bond, and then again with just some artwork and some shots from the movies. Shots of him and Brian Dennehy, him and Richard Crenna. We're getting into part 2 now. So yeah, just information and write-up on all 3 movies. This Jeff Bond, it says, is an author who's writing a 2-volume book called The Jerry Goldsmith Companion. So I guess he's one to know about Goldsmith and his music. But that is the whole set, so hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Did you pick one up? Were you able to find one? It's limited to 1,000 pieces. I haven't really looked on YouTube to see if anybody else was showing one. So I know I waited, seemed like forever for it, because when I ordered it with Sleepy Hollow and a Resident Evil album from Light in the Attic, and then the Resident Evil album kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and the release date pushed back, and then they finally came a week or so ago. So glad they're finally here. Shout out to Light in the Attic Record for getting them to me, and loving it. So that's all I got. I'll hopefully see you next Tuesday with another one of these, so I'll talk to you later. Thanks.